Hey, you guys. First of all, happy Sabbath to my brothers and sisters today. But I have a word for the sisters, the daughters of the Most High. Proverbs 31. Who can find a virtuous woman? In order to be a virtuous woman, you cannot be fornicating. You have to live set apart. You have to be about your father's business. And if you are dealing with a brother that does not want to put a ring on it and marry you and do right by you, keep your legs closed. Stop sleeping with these men. Sex is spiritual. It's for pleasure as well, but it's for married couples. The reason why Abba set it up that way is to prevent soul ties to everybody that all your partners is sleeping with and things like that. That you have one man and one woman are together and you become one with that person. That lets you know if you become one with your husband and you go outside of that, you're going to become one with everybody else that you sleep with. Because a man's sperm goes into a woman's bone marrow, okay? A man's sperm go into a woman's bone marrow to her brain. Do y'all not understand? That's why these women be flipping out over these men. When these men be cheating on them and things like that. And they ain't even their husbands. And even the ones with husbands. When you go outside of your covenant marriage, you are bringing other spirits into your bed. Okay? And this is why a lot of you women are drawing certain type of men. Because the men that you laid with, they had spirits attached to them because they're sleeping around. And then they're bringing it to you, and then it attaches itself to you, and then whoever you are sleeping with, it attaches to them as well. It's an ongoing thing. It's spiritual. So nobody's committed. This is why we are experiencing a lot of people that don't want to commit and be faithful and stuff. And first of all, people are not even living, according to scripture. This is why a lot of stuff don't work either. Okay, so we just all off course. A lot of us are just off course, and we need to get back on course. We need to get back on course. But I'm telling you, women, y'all don't have husbands because you sleeping with a man that's not your husband. And you are sleeping with men that are not faithful, that are not thinking about wifing you, okay? Our brothers, haven't y'all noticed that a lot of the brothers are picking Karens? And it's a spell. I believe it's a spell on our people to keep our men from not connecting to their own women, okay? Because especially in the industry, whether it be sports, acting, music, whatever, a lot of them are wifing Wonder Breads. Y'all don't find that strange? That especially every young athlete, your mother is melanated, but you going out picking a snow bunny, a pale face, to wife. You know why? Because they don't want the wealth in the black families. Y'all say black, but we're not black. But I'm going to use that because that's what the modern day word is used to classify our people. However, they're marrying snow bunnies and not wifing the brown queens. Okay? They don't want that wealth in our nation. They don't want that wealth within our families. They set these brothers up, and these brothers think they special because a white girl is messing with them. No, you've been set up, dude. You've been set up. Okay? However, I noticed that it's happening more often. But in the brown queens, y'all walking around here, and I'm not talking about all of y'all, but they look at you guys as just being somebody to smash. You know why? Because you walk around showing your naked bodies and everything is tight on you, and you don't look virtuous. And every time you sleep with a man, it's stealing your virtue out of you. So by the time you're probably really ready to settle down with a man, your virtue is gone because you have given it up. Stop sleeping around. Stop fornicating with these brothers that don't want to wife you. And they put these Wonder Breads on a platform like they're so virtuous and that they're clean and they're the better woman when they're putting the brown queens on display to look like whores. And guess what? If you go through Instagram, IG, the music industry, this is what you see. Look at Sexy Red and Gorilla and all of them. All of them are Jezebel spirits and marine spirits, siren spirits that are out there promoting all that crap. Okay, when you look at our women, sorry, when you look at our women, they're using them as the face. And all of us are nothing like that. But this is what you see on display. This is what you see on social media. This is what you see on the television and in videos and things like that. Ever since they started making videos with rappers and stuff, the women have been depicted to look cheap, look like strippers, which they do become strippers, hoes. But who can find a virtuous woman? These men, they remind me of Samson. When Samson was supposed to marry a good girl, he went down to the Philistines and he loved them hoes. He didn't want a good, clean woman. He didn't want a virtuous woman. He wanted a hoe. But he didn't wife Delilah. He just wanted to sleep with her. Okay? And the thing is, a lot of you sisters, you brown queens, y'all are settling. Y'all are settling. And you getting mad at these men that play y'all. But you are the one that's supposed to uphold your own virtue. Stop sleeping with these men and being with these men in these long-term relationships that it has not wifed you. A man knows when he has found his wife. He knows it doesn't take that long. And if he's too afraid to commit to you, stop giving him your time. Stop giving him your virtue. Move on and wait and pray and ask Abba to send your husband. We got too many brown, beautiful queens with no husbands. Why is that? There's something off. And I know that a lot of the singleness of women being single has a lot to do with witchcraft as well, that they're doing to our nation. Okay, but the thing about it is, you that are seeking Abba, you that are living right before Abba, guess what? Seek him for your husband. Seek him for your husband. And wait, you have to go through a period of waiting, because you know why? He's got to clean you out. He's got to clean him out. He's got to clean us out. And a lot of y'all don't want to sit through that process. It is what it is. Do you know how long it took me to, when I began to really try to live righteously? It took me 7 years before I met my actual husband, before Abba sent my husband. Abba told me, I have a husband for you. I don't want you out there dating. I want you to focus on me. And that's what I did. Did I have some hiccups in between them 7 years? I'm not going to lie. Yeah, of course. But Abba will whip me right back into shape. I went through the same things that I see my sisters going through. Look, you have to get to the point where you have to be tired of just giving yourself to a man that does not want to commit to you and put a ring on it. You have to get to that place where you honor Abba more than your flesh. You have to learn how to crucify your flesh and say no and wait. The more you don't feed your flesh, the more it does not crave what it's been getting. You have to learn how to starve it, okay? This how they say you starve a fever or starve a cold or whatever. You have to starve your flesh. You too, men. But listen, men don't do the choosing. The sisters does, okay? A man is a hunter. He finds you. But you have to warn him. You have to choose him. Ladies, you are the gift. But you got to get in the place to be a gift, okay? Say no to these men that won't put a ring on it. Keep your legs closed. Learn how to live a virtuous lifestyle. Learn how to be set apart. Know your worth. Do you hear me, sisters? Know your worth. You too, brothers, but mostly the sisters. Do you know your worth? Know it. Learn it. If you don't